Getting real bummy around here. Getting real bummy around here. Sorry, I had a little bit of a technical difficulty starting up the stream, so it's not easy to look this good every time you get on stream. It's not easy to look this good every time you get on stream. You know, it's just not. Now I have some replacement mic stuff coming. There's still some kinks in the armor, some chinks in the armor. But I am live. And I'm one handsome son. I'll tell you one thing. I am one handsome son of a bitch, ain't I? You just gonna sit here and watch me? Yeah, you guys, one of my imaginary wives. I have two, just so you guys know. That's kind of become the lore of the channel now. She's just sitting here watching me. Just go play with my other wife, all right? Go play with wife number 2. Not sexually, though. I'm done. Happy holiday. Merry Christmas Eve. Getting real bummy around here lately. Showing up at 11:30 at night. Look. Can you guys believe it? Yeah. You guys go play Monopoly or something. No sexual activities, all right? No. Look. I know I sat on stage with you, but we ain't got no homophobia around here. Ain't no homophobia around here. Chase, thank you for being a member for 25 months. Appreciate you. Yeah, I do believe, so I had a multitude of issues. Basically, everything started to go bad at once. I don't know if one caused the other, but I had a bad cloud lifter, so I had to buy a new cloud lifter. The cloud lifter fucked up my audio interface. And then I do believe the XLR cable in the boom arm is bad now as well. Very, very bizarre. So I have a new boom arm coming. So now I done spent like $600 for fixing all this stuff. Let me actually search real quick if that could have caused that. Could the bad cloud lifter have also somehow hurt the boom arm XL cable? Let's see. It's a very common hidden failure chain. Let's walk through. Cloudlifter uses phantom power for your interface, actively boost the mic signal. When it starts to go bad, it can intermittently short pins, leak phantom voltage down the line, create unstable grounding, generally tiny voltage spikes when it loses connection. The voltage doesn't just disappear, it travels straight down the XR cable on your boom arm. Hold on, let's search this. So I replaced the cloud lifter and audio interface, but still get a lesser buzz that can be temp fixed by moving boom arm XLR cable. Let's see. Yep. So all three of them injured each other, basically. I mean, I can't win, boys. I can't win. Did you see they're going to do Islam Usman for April? That's kind of a rumor, but that's what I heard. I heard Islam Usman, April, Middle East, Shavkat Morales on the same card. That's what I heard through the grapevine. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true at all. I don't know. But that's the rumor. It's disgusting and despicable to give old ass Usman a title shot. Chase, thank you for the 25 months of membership. Merry Christmas to you as well. Chase, thank you for the 5 months of membership. I wonder which Chase joined the live first. I do as well. What is up, multi-time made man, the one who vapes? Jack is laughing. She was standing right here. Just watching me. She said, I'm going to just watch you go live real quick. Because she was in here. We were chopping it up. Because she was helping me mess with my XLR cable. So damn, the whole line of shit I had to replace. So I'm getting a new boom arm. It's going to look different soon. I already ordered it just in case I needed it because it's back ordered. So I'm not going to get it for another week or so. What's up, Andy? What is up, Andy? Andy has a really nice Apple Watch from my understanding. He loves checking messages on there. Morales versus Shavkat would be sick. I agree. That's a banger fight. But it's just disgusting when you have Usman fighting Islam. By the way, you guys like my shirt? You guys like my... I mean, look at that. Look at that sick shirt. Look at that sick bod, too. I mean, look at this. I mean, look at this. I would wreck you guys. I would wreck Bummy Bo Nickel. My next big purchase will be my King Ranch. Okay. All right. All right. Alrighty. Christmas Eve. Who else is streaming at this time of Christmas Eve? I could be doing a million other things right now. I could be doing a million other things, but I said, you know what? I decided the boys, I didn't go live yesterday. I said, you know what? I guess I got to go live today. Because otherwise this vacation's getting a little too much vacation-y. These holidays are getting a little bit too much vacation-y. Next thing you know, I'm going to be gone. Next thing you know, I'm not going to be here anymore. I'm just going to retire. Plus, you never know. I mean, one of the craziest streams of the year was the Easter Sunday stream. You never know what's liable to happen on Christmas Eve. You never know. And we're going to be here through Christmas, at least on the East Coast. You know, the Alaskan Assassin will be here for East Coast Christmas. So you never know what's bound to happen. We have the crazy Easter stream. We got 2 lesbians up here. Ain't no homophobia. What Dana said fundamentally made no sense. He said, we have lesbians sitting on the stage with Sean Strickland. So that means there's no homophobia. Oh, by the way, guys, I don't know if I haven't streamed. I got a haircut. Look, you guys been asking for it. I mean, it's just crazy how sick my hairline is. It's crazy how sick. Like, my barber was like, damn, dude, your hairline's so fucking sick, bro. It's so sick. He said, this is the best hairline I've ever seen in my entire life. Comboed with the best beard I've ever seen in my entire life. Next thing you know, he'll be 10 years in, getting 10 views a video. You never know. You never know. The beard's actually a little bit fucked up right now. Look, for some reason, this side curls in more than the other side. So see, I can like push it out and it still looks a little bit fucking weird. But thank you, bro. I mean, seriously, I actually really like this hairline. Like, if this was like crazy far back, no, I would not want that. I like this. I like the 80%. The 80%. Like, look. Beautiful. DDP versus Hamzat 2 prediction. Brutal mauling. This time TKO. Hamzat lets loose on his ass and TKOs him. Oh, shit. My bad, Yasaf. Merry Christmas, Joey and everyone, but hopefully we don't get Usman Islam next year. Merry Christmas to you as well. There was 3 members' messages right away, and somehow I thought I read them, but I didn't. Apologies. Apologies to the chef, man. Apologies to the chef, bro. I'm here. I am here. I'm sorry. Damn. You know what I rewatched the other day, and it's just so fucking good? Training Day is so damn good. If you have not seen the movie Training Day, go watch it. It gave me a weird nostalgia that I didn't know even existed. Dude said 10 years in, getting 10 views a video. I can't believe it's the end of the year. I really can't believe it's the end of the year. I don't know how that's possible. I really don't know how that's fucking possible, but it is. And I should have been on early. I should have got on earlier, but I was doing shit, so. Then you're going to miss my 5 months of membership. I don't know what's going on. I bet Joey got him a hairline down there now. I got a landing strip down there. Usman's title reign is so overrated, I know. I think it's actually a disgrace to Islam's legacy to fight Usman. I think he should be embarrassed by it. I think it It's almost like GSP in a way. I think GSP coming back and cherry picking Bisping made him look like a total bitch. It made him look like a total bitch. And that's kind of what Islam's doing. Like, regardless whether it's his fault or not, he could push for a different fight. And instead, this is the garbage that we're getting. Let me actually see when that new boom arm's coming. Let me see when that new boom arm is coming. It is currently due, January, first week of January, which is right around the corner, but still. Let me see if I can order it from, nope, it's back ordered right now. I wonder if I should have got the white boom arm. I don't know how the white boom arm would look. I'm just so used to having the black boom arm. What is Dana being forced to testify? For the antitrust lawsuit, he deleted a bunch of his phone data. So basically, they had to supply a bunch of their communications for a time period, and it magically disappeared. And I believe, I don't know all the details. I might try to get clarification on that from somebody soon. But essentially, he disappeared a lot of his phone data. He destroyed evidence. But he's politically connected, so we'll see if he gets easily saved. That's the reality of it. That's the fucking reality of it. Usman is a joke, man. Agreed. This is what Dana gets for screwing Arman. I'm very curious to see how it pans out. I'm very curious. But he's got money. He gets away with anything. By the way, isn't it funny you just have Taporia doing everything? Look what Vincent said. Oh, God. What did he say? That dude's always saying some weird wonky shit. What did he say? Where's it at? What? Is it the video? What is it? Also, no video today, getting real bummy. I mean, it's Christmas Eve, bro. It's Christmas. You know what I did do today? I went and played disc golf today. I was out there discing it up. Even though I played like shit today because I didn't sleep at all. But I was out there discing it up today. Is it the video you want me to check out? What's the video, man? I don't even want to watch the shit. I got to put on my headphones. Is it going to be worth it? Don't tell me. Hold on, let me see. Ew, big test for Islam. Goat welterweight versus goat lightweight. Ew. I see it. Now I see what you wanted me to say. Damn, chat's already bummy. I'm getting on too late during the Christmas holiday. Nobody wants to show up. Nobody wants to chat MMA. MMA's the slow period right now. MMA's the slow period right now. Where's Robin at? We need a Dono award in, so that's what we need. It really is insane. I can't believe. Damn, it's crazy. I don't believe it. Colby versus Yoel Alvarez. I mean, is that a joke? I wonder if Colby ever fights again. That dude's such an irrelevant bum. Dudes were dick riding him. Never forget, those dudes were dick riding him. Like a lot of MMA fans were dick riding him. A lot of content creators were dick riding him. For what, man? For what? Tell me for what? Tell me what they were dick riding him for. They were acting like he was somebody. He was never a draw. He was never a star. He was nothing more than a worthless, bummy ass fighter that got elevated off of using his fucking mouth. I'll never forget, there was bummy ass media members telling me Colby's a star. What did that star power ever produce? What did that supposed star power ever fucking produce? You tell me. Dean Thomas said Usman's the biggest fight for Islam. That guy. I mean, it's just, it is what it is anymore. It is what it is. That's just the way it goes. Joe, Merry Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve as well to you. Failed media members. What is up, Kara? You know, UFC wants Usman title shot. If Dean Thomas is pushing it, these guys keep spewing UFC rhetoric. Rhetoric and jargon. Some good old rhetoric and jargon. That's all we got nowadays. It's just some bullshit. It's embarrassing. I could make a video on that soon. I can make a video on that. What's up, gang? What's going on? Guys, like the stream. Wishing you and your family a very Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you as well, Benji. Merry Christmas to everyone in chat who celebrates it or whatever holiday you celebrate. Viewer count getting real. I mean, this is what happens when there's nothing going on. This is what happens when you got nothing going on, man. This is what happens when no... And everyone's busy. People are busy with their holidays. People are busy with their, you know, Christmas Eve parties and whatnot. Which is really actually crazy. Damn. They're watching Christmas movies. They're hanging out with their families. They're drinking They're drinking eggnog. I almost said airnog. That's the reality of it. Damn. Dude, I wonder what it'll feel like in 100 years from now. I wonder what society will be like. Oh, I can only imagine. Joe, I just rewatched your last Chandler vid. It's so hilarious. I'm glad you enjoyed it. This is what happens when Dana gives up on his company. What do you think on the London card? I think they could try to get Tom to fight on that card. Because he doesn't sell any pay-per-views. He has no personality, no Instagram followers, none of that stuff. So, yeah. It doesn't matter. They don't do pay-per-views in North America anymore anyway. Enter to win a free UFC cold plunge. We just tight. I like weed. Dana was forced to testify in the title. He is being forced to testify in February about the antitrust lawsuit because supposedly he deleted all his phone data for like years. My guess is incriminating data. We don't know for sure. I don't know for 100% sure exactly what's going on. I'm going to try to get more clarification eventually. Maybe do a video or something. Legit, nobody cares about Tom anymore, I noticed. All the dick riders disappeared, man. He's going to end up being stripped soon, I think. That's what I think. Dude's a puss, I know. Joe, what's GSP's best wins and Usman's best wins? I don't know. I don't feel like any wins ever aged that well. GSP's best wins. That's weird, man. It really is weird thinking back. Who would I consider his best wins? I think the Condit win was really good. The Nick Diaz win, I didn't think was that good in real time, so I'm not going to say it was that good now. I'm trying to think who else. I guess the Matt Hughes wins. I think he had 2 wins against him. I'm trying to think who else. I don't think the Bisping win was that good, man. Usman's best win? I don't know. See, it's weird, man, looking back in retrospect. Like, some of these guys actually have kind of bummy resumes. BJ Penn ×2. I wasn't around for that portion of GSP's era, so it's hard for me to contextualize those wins. Are you going to UFC 400? Yeah, I already purchased my tickets. I just booked my hotel as well. Can't wait. Can't wait. Can't fucking wait. It's going to be real sweet. Dude, it's going to be real slick. What is this? You cherry picked Bisping. BJ Penn wins were epic. BJ Penn was done at the time. See, it's hard for me to contextualize those wins when I wasn't fully invested in the sport at the time. Man, I can't believe they cut Renat. That's so fucking crazy. By the way, how dookie is the Volkanovski Lopez poster? How dookie was that poster? Bisping wouldn't even make the top 250 by 2025 standards. You're probably right. Bisping didn't even beat Anderson Silva. I don't care what anyone says. I do not care what anybody says. Man. Condon Hughes roided up Hendricks. Yeah, but did he beat roided up Hendricks? I thought it was closer than people made it out to be. I don't know what Trump's UFC attendance plans are. They cut Renat. They got the bummiest UFC 325 poster. That's the ugliest fucking... I'd fire it. If someone presented that to me, fired immediately. Fired immediately. Fired immediately. Dude. Aussie posters are whack. Dude, that poster's horrible. I get so pissed off when they consider Bisping a legend. Fraud champ, fake champ. What's crazy is I picked him to win the title. That would have been the greatest pick of all time on the channel, and I was not only picking him, I was confident that he would beat Luke Rockhold in the rematch. So confident, that's my first ever MMA bet ever. MMA fans are so weird. They went from Silva as shit to Silva as GOAT after he knocked out Woodley. We definitely are a weird bunch, for sure. And I don't even know why anyone even cares about that shit. But, dude, you got MMA fans obsessed with, like, fucking influencer boxing now. I mean, you really have bums. But, like, man, the influencer you got Tate, man. Like, this shit's pathetic and embarrassing. Like, I don't know about you guys, but when I look at, like, fans, like, caring about that and reacting to that and, like I feel embarrassed. Like, just watching the Paul Joshua fight on stream, I felt embarrassed about it. Everyone's resume ends up kind of shit because if you KO someone, odds are they're going to keep getting KO because no one gets out early yet. That's true. That is true. But I think certain resumes age worse than others. Like, everyone that Jones beat fell off a cliff afterwards. But when he beat them, man. Well, like, when I think about, like, Usman's resume, which I still think is good, I'm just like, I thought Colby was a bomb even in his prime. He went life and death with, I mean, not really. But you get my point. Went a close decision with Colby in the second one. Wasn't that close. I think honestly the Jorge, when Jorge was having his come up, was a pretty decent win. Tate versus Paul. Imagine what kind of sick, demented fuck watches that type of shit. Colby was not active in his prime. He was never good. Colby was never good. I'll tell you that right now. Colby was never good. Paul versus Fury 2 would actually be cool. Paul versus Fury 2 would actually be cool. I just feel like a lot of MMA fans are literally making Jake Paul richer. They're literally making him richer, and it's so annoying, man. Like, you guys are being... I don't even know the word. You're being fleeced. You know? You guys are being fleeced, but it's the MMA fans. It's the MMA fans that are falling for this shit. Tyron Woodley hasn't won a fight since 2017. Damn. Paul versus Fury ain't no spectacle. I wouldn't want to see Paul ATP. I don't know what to mean. Joe, what's the best win for Islam? Ian or Usman? Ian. The welterweight division at the time was bad regardless. I don't think it was Usman's fault for fighting bum. Same with GSP. Welterweight has been bad in the past. Yeah, I still think they're decent wins, but I'm just saying, like, we got to stop acting like Usman was some legend. Some crazy legend. And I think he was good. I was a big believer in Usman. But I'm just saying we got to stop acting inflating these things. Like, it's not that insane. Like, we're over dramatizing. We're over dramatizing it all. Hot take: Ian beats Usman's best wins. Easy work. Usman rematch too many people, kind of. That really wasn't his fault either. And they never deserved it. That's true. That's actually true. Guys, run up the likes on the stream. I'm streaming literally about to be on Christmas in some places. And we got 39 likes. Damn. Damn. That's wild. Jaquim Buckley has been crying about Izzy using the N-word. Dude, I don't even care about Buckley. I really don't listen to anything Buckley says. But in hindsight, though, Usman had a 15-fight win streak. You have to respect that. Agreed. I'm not saying Usman's a bum. I think Usman's very good. But I'm just saying we got to stop acting like he's such a legend that warrants him getting a title shot, winning one fight in 4 fucking years. He doesn't have that type of pool, man. That's all I'm saying. You don't get a title shot for the legacy that he has. I don't care. Like, if GSP said, I'm training, I want to come back and I'll get a title shot, I'm okay with that. You can look at GSP's past. I know he hasn't fought recently, so I know you could make the argument, well, he doesn't have any fights in 4 years. He wasn't active in losing. Like, if Usman retired before the Leon fight and then he said he wants to come back and get a title shot and he still feels good, then sure. Like, dude, you lost to Leon twice. Exactly, Fries. And Leon isn't even good. 15-fight win streak with 4 rematches isn't even that impressive. I think winning 15 in a row regardless is pretty impressive. But, yeah, I know what you mean. You know? Damn. Damn. I'm trying to see something real quick. Damn. I was trying to get to title shot with beat anyone. I don't know what you're saying. Like a real fight versus gimmick fight equals Usman. I understand that, but UFC does that. Imagine if Gaethje gets a title shot with no prior credentials, and Usman getting a title shot isn't a surprise. I know, it's a slippery slope. It's okay. It's funny how most people think it's okay when it's a fighter they like, man. They defend the shit when it's. I don't want it ever. I don't want it ever. I just do not want it ever. Imagine what Islam would have done to Leon. Oh, my God. Yeah, let's let Islam fight Leon. If we're going to give an undeserved title shot, let's give Leon an undeserved title shot, man. Let Usman fight Leon. If he beats Leon, maybe we'll think about it, give him a title shot. Like, it's if you're so good that you think you can beat Islam, why can't you earn a title shot instead of sitting out? Fuck Usman, man. If Usman gets a title shot, I'm going to be so mad. I'm legit going to be so loud. I'm going to be so annoyingly loud about that. The shit's just annoying. That'll be one of the worst title shots. So, who wins O'Malley Yadong? I'm going to say Yadong. I had a winning 3 rounds if you count the cheating. He definitely won. Yeah, I thought he could have beat Leon in the second one or third one. Do you imagine Islam beat Ian, Shavkat, Morales, Carlos? Would he be over Usman? Yeah. If he beat Ian and Shavkat, he's already over Usman, in my opinion. Damn. What would you do if somehow he got the win? I don't know. I'd just be pissed that why did we even do this shit? He should have actually fought some legit contenders instead. Should have fought some legit contenders instead. Just got back from Army basic training. I missed so much UFC. Glad to be able to watch your videos again. Welcome back, Ivan. Usman puts up a better fight than everybody. No, it should be Gary. Merry Christmas, everyone. What's up, Sauger? Hope everything's going well with you, Sauger. Usman doesn't even have a path to victory. I don't see it. I don't see it. It's just, I don't see it. Like, what is he going to KO him? Usman's not known for one-punch KO power at all. At all. Send Armin to 165. Armin's the uncrowned champ. Tay, thank you for the 199. Merry Christmas, Joey. Hope your fam is doing well. Same to you, man. Same to you. I hope everything's good for you for the holidays. Have a good day, man. What's everyone's plans tomorrow? I'm just non-MMA related. What's everyone's plans tomorrow? Joey, they talking about UFC will cut a lot of fighters this year? Probably. I think it's getting to a point where they're going to start cutting fighters no matter how good they are just because they don't want to risk them becoming champions. Basically, they're only going to sign who they deem promotable and exciting because they don't want the non-promotable guys that they don't think are exciting or exciting personalities or WWE personalities. They don't want them beating the guys that they want as champs. So instead of having a well-flushed out lightweight division, instead they got 15 Paddy Pimblets. Because no matter what, Paddy Pimblett will be champ. Or essentially, you don't have fighters. You don't like knocking off fighters you do like and you do want to be champion. That's the reality of the situation. Sitting at home eating food. Okay. Doing stuff with my fam in the morning. Going to my Gma's house around noon. What about you? I'm having a dinner at my house. And then I don't know exactly what I'm doing earlier in the day, but I think I'm going to go to my grandmother's house and give her gifts earlier in the day. And then she's coming over later for dinner. I don't know the exact timing yet. Would you take ZM over Patty? Maybe. I'm not 100% sure, but probably. Cutting an undefeated guy while keeping cheaters and bums like Tuivasa is inexcusable. I know. It really is sad. It really is sad. Oh, shit. I see that now it's Christmas on the East Coast. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. That's crazy. It is officially Christmas 2025. Damn. Let me see something. Nice haircut. Thank you. I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas. Best day, though, in a Grinch. I'm a Grinch this year, low key. Fair enough. Joe, why didn't the UFC punish the Muslim fighters who jumped Dylan Dennis instead of they banned Dennis? Dude, it was 2 fucking people that hit Dylan. We got to stop acting like there was 150 fighters that beat up Dylan. And I'm pretty sure of the 2 fighters that hit Dylan, I think only one of them was on the UFC roster. And you know why they didn't penalize him? Because Dylan was instigating that shit. That's why when you act like that in public, someone is going to hit you in the fucking mouth. Dylan's a little bitch, man. We got to stop giving him any attention. I don't really, but people do. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Thanks for the clickbait. Unsubbed. What are you talking about, you bum? Do you have a favorite Christmas movie, Joe? I'm trying to watch something. I don't know any. Christmas Vacation. That shit's on Islam's legacy. And if you think Usman puts a better fight and is the best, then let him fight contenders. Let him fight contenders. And why isn't Ian pushing for a title shot? That fight would sell with Islam. He has pushed for a title shot. I was just getting ready to say that. Yeah, I like Christmas Vacation. That's an awfully big tree. Where are you going to put it? Where are you going to put it? Bend over and I'll show you. Bend over and I'll show you. Masvidal said if they didn't catch him, I was going to beat him up. Yeah, fuck him. People, oh man, the 10 guys jumped. They just made that up. And that's now facts. People will repeat that for years. Shows a nice background. Now we're stuck with your bummy basement. I'm not in a basement, bro. You do realize basements don't have full, basically floor to ceiling windows. You do realize that, right? That's a floor to ceiling window, basically. You bummy bitch. Shavkat should be #1 contender. He deserves the most. I live in my... Don't know what you're saying. Look at the cream, yeah? But he has 2 German Shepherds. Man, you got to be careful, brother. That you do. You got to be careful. You never know. You never know. Got 2 German Shepherds. Robin showed back up. I thought Robin was a goner. Shout out to Robin for all the support the other day. Appreciate you, Robin. Small Vegas 2-story Project X house. What are we getting at there? Look at the cream, yeah? Damn. Getting real bummy around here. No one liking the stream. It's getting late. Getting real bummy around here. I can't believe it's already Christmas 2025. How the hell is that even possible? Does anybody know? Money Mace, thank you for the $7.99 Australian. Thank you for the first Christmas donation. The very first Christmas donation. Joey, did you see the UFC offer Rico Verhoeven a fight against Derek Lewis? The UFC matchmakers are clowns. Rico's a kickboxing goat. I read that, but I don't know if that's true. Did Derek Lewis make that up? Oh. It's crazy that next month will be 3 years, 5 months that I've been watching. That's crazy. Thank you, Money Mace. Yeah, that's stupid matchmaking, but I don't even know if that's true, but I guess maybe they were just trying to give him an easy win, maybe, is what I'm thinking. Because if he's that good of an elite kickboxer, he fucks up Derek Lewis. Thank you for the $7.99. Thank you for the $7.99 on this early Christmas morning. Dude really said clickbait. It's still your bummy background. Shut your mouth. I should have put myself in a Santa hat too. Is what I should have done. Whoever wins, they would have pushed tonight. Aspinall over Waldo to fight. Dude, they better give Waldo a title shot when he starts as Derek Lewis. How do you like your steak cooked? Medium. How nasty would Islam versus Shavkat be? It'd be real fucking nasty. What's the Dana Testify situation? It's coming up in February. Basically, they're implying he needs to testify over missing data that essentially they're implying was deleted. Basically, Dana deleted evidence is what they're implying. That's essentially what they're implying. So he has to testify of where that data went and how did it disappear. Don't think Tom would have fought him. They trained together. Yeah, okay, so Tom wouldn't have fought anyone. He's a duck. You're right. I watched the Wrestling Days for years before I found this channel. What's the Wrestling Days? I think you told me that. Evidence of what? Evidence of their communications. It was for, I think it was for Discovery or something. Essentially to discuss their business practices. So the lawsuit, they called for that evidence and Dana deleted it, essentially destroyed it before it could be used against him. That's at least my understanding of it. If Usman gets the Islam fight, I'm officially retiring from MMA. I don't blame you. It's WWE and UFC. Oh, fair enough. Joey, who do you think is going to fight at the White House? I don't think anyone. I don't believe the White House will happen. Cyril Gane versus Waldo prediction. Unfortunately, Cyril Gane. Damn, this beard is crazy. I mean, look how large that beard is now at this point. Look at that. I might need to trim that over here a little bit. Look at that. Look at that. Shoot, damn. I mean, that's great. Look at that. Look how much beard that is. That's a whole lot of man right there. It's a whole lot of man, boys. That's what he covers. Dana's going to sue the prosecutor and win somehow. Dana's got political connections. He'll get out some way, somehow. What's the data deleted? I'm not sure. I'm assuming like text messages, phone calls, emails, stuff like that. I don't know all the intricacies of what went on. I'm going to try to find out. Merry Christmas. AJ gave us the best meme gift. That smile on his face before humiliating that clown with a broken jaw. I don't think so. He gave him a bit of legitimacy, to be honest. I think he gave him a bit of legitimacy. And that's the sad part. Damn. Season 8 of Game of Thrones was horrible. Trump said there'll be 8 don't believe it. No, AJ made himself look bad and Paul looked good. I don't think Paul looked good at all. I think people glazing Paul are literally mentally ill. All my family's arriving at 9 in the morning. So lay out the plans, Chase. They get there at 9 in the morning, then what? Then what? Plus, they're gonna give sugar a pure, dude. If they do that, I'm gonna have to find a new niche. I don't know what I'm gonna go to. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna go to. It'll be weird. Merry Christmas, Joe. What are you getting your imaginary fiance for a present? Wouldn't you like to know? I don't have a fiance, bro. I don't have a fiance. I don't know what you're even talking about. You just made that up. Ghislaine front row at the White House show after her pardon. Wouldn't surprise me. Everybody will start opening Christmas gifts, then around noon we'll start eating it and expecting about 54. How the fuck do you even fit 54 people in any house? Joe, I just had my wisdom teeth removed. Who gets wisdom teeth removed on Christmas fucking Eve? I'd jump my fucking dentist after that. Hope you have a good time, Chase. 54, man. Why didn't I get an invite? I mean, that's bullshit. It's something to do with the antitrust lawsuit. I don't know the exact specifics. Let me look it up. Dana White. Yeah, it's the UFC antitrust lawsuit. Yep. Ordered to testify as new antitrust lawsuit moves. Yeah, it's one of the antitrust lawsuits. I think it's something to do with Misha Sakharovich. Yep. He's got political connections, bro. So, next thing you know, it'll get killed off. I mean, look at the gambling scandal. People forgot about it. You can come to Indiana. You're welcome anytime. I'll pay for the fucking plane ticket. Damn. Yeah, how do you even make enough food for 54 people? Is Chase making that shit up? How do you have 54 people coming? How do you even fit them in a normal size house? It's 5-bedroom, 3 stories. Fuck, I have a pretty big house, and I don't know if I could have 54 people over. Read the Game of Thrones book, Joey. Even more resentment towards D&D. Dude, fuck D&D. I was talking about that the other day. If I ran into them on the street, hypothetically, I would hypothetically sucker punch the fuck out of both of them, and I would take the jail time. Fuck them both. I hate them motherfuckers. I've never been so pissed off at 2 people in my whole life. I still can't stand them motherfuckers. I watch the Game of Thrones hate content to this day. To this day. To this day. Remember everyone swept Dana slapping his wife under the rug? He should have stepped down as soon as it happened. Dude, honestly, if Dana got caught on camera giving his wife a black eye, you don't think he would still be around? He would. It would cover it up too. They would. Yep. When you have 10 siblings, 18 nieces and nephews, all my uncle's family, and my wife's family, it adds up to 54. Dude, I hate to say this, Chase, but your mom was fucking 11 kids? Damn, I wonder how many loads didn't end up as a kid. 11 kids? She was fucking day and night. Oh my goodness. Are they all full siblings? I mean, geez Louise. Is it all same? You all have the same mother? That's crazy. How the fuck you even have 10 kids? I don't even know. I only have 2. The rest are full. What do you mean? You have 2 half siblings and the rest are full siblings? Fun fact, D&D were given the budget for the full 20 episode final season, but chose to rush it in 8 episodes over Star Wars film that never came to fruition. I know that. They said they were willing to go like 12 seasons, 13 seasons. My mom only has 3, my dad has 10. Oh, so your dad, okay, so you have a bunch of, you have 2 full siblings and the rest are half siblings because your dad's out there just dropping loads with no protection. Okay, that makes more sense. Your dad's just fucking everything that moves, bro. Did he get a vasectomy? Dude? I mean, I probably have 3 or 4 that I don't know, but that's crazy, man. I definitely don't have 10. He's been married 5 times. Damn, I wonder... No offense, Chase. I wonder who's going to be like, yeah, this is my 6th marriage. I'd be like, I'm going to pass on this. Joe, I see a lot of people saying if Hamzat goes to light heavyweight, he will beat most of them. But I think he'll get knocked out badly by Ank, Yuri, Alberg, Asamat. It's possible. I'd favor Hamzat in a lot of those fights. I don't know, though. Stop? What am I stopping? Chase's dad is just out there fucking anything that moves, just dropping his load left and right. No, that shit's nasty. $1 for each load, I'm done. I'm not even sure what we're... Oh, for each one of Chase's dad's loads that became a kid. I'm done. I don't even know if that adds up. But thank you for the $13 Sauger. You ain't lying, he's 70. Dude, he's got to be a sex addict. Damn. That's crazy. 11 siblings. 100 years old, loading any women walking the earth. What does that mean? Did Fluffy actually switch gyms? I don't know. Thank you again, Sauger, for the $13 super chat. The $13 Christmas super chat. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, Sauger. Hope everything's been well with you. Drove 25 minutes to get food from this restaurant earlier just for them to be closed. Ooh, I'd be fucking heated, man. Imagine you're hungry as shit. You're really craving something. You drive there and it's fucking closed. You know? That'd be really something. Do. 70 is crazy. I can't lie. That's fitting to be Connor, probably. Boys. I don't know what else to say. We really don't got that much to talk about right now. Other than Chase's dad just out there just humping like crazy. Damn. Anyway. Damn. Let's make a petition to remove the belt from Tom. There needs to be one with over 100K signatures. Thank you for the $2.99 Australian money mace. Joey, my mom got me some dope signed share merch for Christmas. That's sweet if I could turn back time. And I spilled coffee on myself on the way there, and Panera closed 20 minutes beforehand. Really traumatizing, dumping my day on you. Just go to sleep, wake up, it'll be another day. Tomorrow's Christmas. It's Christmas. I always used to say that all the time. It's Christmas. I think I'd 50-45 John Jones. Okay. All right. All righty. I'd 10-7 anyone in the chat. Did you change your logo? Or which one is this? Is there a third 10-7 now? Or did one of you guys change your logo? Damn. Guess what? I'm adding another one to the family next year. Aren't you having a kid? I did change it. What made you decide to change it? Let me go look at what it looks like. I think it looks alright. I'm not big on logos in general. I'm not really big on logos, but yeah, I think it looks alright. Is the old one the one in some of the thumbnails? Or was it this blue one with the blue circle? I think this is more professional looking. Yeah, with our two heads, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck anybody should do with a logo. I'm only having two and get my shit cut. Fair enough. Joey, how would you handle Tom and Colby in an MMA fight at the same time? I would body both of them. I'd poke Tom in the eye. He'd run away crying and call the police. And I'd just punch Colby right in the fucking nose. It would start bleeding. He'd be like, I'm done. Please. I submit. I am here because I do not celebrate Christmas. Not Christian. Why are y'all? Because we're celebrating Christmas together. Joey, why do so many MMA YouTubers make hit pieces on you? I'm going to be honest. I think it's a combination of a bit of clout chasing and also they essentially know that I go against, like, my opinions go against the grain a lot of the time. And so they know basically like I could get into an argument with somebody. Okay, this is the way I can explain it. I could argue with somebody about Francis Ngannou and Dana White. And the facts would always be on my side, aka defending Francis Ngannou. But in a way, the other person would visually win because public opinion is on their side. Like, they can't debunk what I'm saying, but they don't care because they only want to score points publicly. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if I embarrass someone in an argument and I blow the doors off the argument with facts, but the audience doesn't care, they just want to hear their side spewed, visually they can win. So that's the way I can describe it. So even though like people can dunk on me, try to dunk on me and say like, oh, this guy's wrong and I'm right and the facts are on my side, they don't care. The brain dead audience is already just going to say, oh, okay, well, I'm looking for confirmation bias. So it's a bit of clout chasing. And I think there's a lot of super low IQ, dumber than dumb, idiotic, racist, low IQ, which I already said, racist, low IQ, anti-Muslim, anti any type of meritocracy in the UFC, Dana White dick suckers. And that's not what I'm about, but that's what a lot of the fan base is about. So no matter what, if you perpetuate those popular narratives, you score points and you can have some audience capture, especially when it comes to me, because I spit facts and I rage bait these people, aka a lot of the fan base, but also people who would make quote unquote hit pieces about me. I rage bait them with facts. Because people can say I'm a troll, people can say, oh, Joey's a rage baiter. But what I'm doing is I'm taking facts and then I'm pushing them out and I'm packaging them in a way that mirrors some of the dumb narratives that side or a majority of the MMA community pushes. I just package them in the same way as they do to expose their hypocrisy, but it actually infuriates them and enrages them, which is why you'll see a lot of people just attack my appearance. They can't actually debunk what I'm saying. I don't think there's a single soul on a topic that I'm well versed in, even if I'm in the vast minority, 1% minority. I don't think you could put me 10 on 1 and that I would ever, quote unquote, lose a debate or argument, even 10 on 1, in anything that I'm well versed in, even if visually the masses might agree with the 10. I hope that makes sense. But essentially, it's just kind of clout chasing. But I find it funny, man. I find it funny because at the end of the day, it must mean I'm doing something right. And if I can be a channel some people like to watch who actually have a decent IQ and also like MMA, and they can be like, you know what? I'm so tired of all these fucking idiots. Let's be real. I can't speak for all because I don't watch all. I don't really watch any. I mean, I see bits and pieces here and there. 99% of MMA content creators are fucking stupid. That's the reality. They don't know what they're talking about. They allow emotion and discriminatory feelings and bias. They let it dictate their opinions. That's the reality. So, yeah. And at the end of the day, it's crazy because I don't think I'm the smartest person out there. I don't think I'm some fucking genius. But when it comes to the MMA community, I'm like, damn, I'm a fucking genius. I'm like, these motherfuckers are stupider than stupid. That's what I think. I mean, honestly, I think when I see these people regurgitating demonstrably false narratives because of a dislike for a fighter, sometime that dislike for a fighter is stemmed for a multitude of reasons, but can be stemmed in like racism or because they don't like Dagestanis or they don't like Muslims. Think about how low IQ that is. You have to realize, like, if you put it in a full, complete sentence, you really realize how low IQ that is. Imagine I am going to publicly pick against a certain fighter because I don't like that fighter, because I don't like where they're from geologically, or I don't like their religion. So I'm going to pick against them because I don't like that, even though my pick has no impact on whether or not it actually happens. Like, think about how dumb that is. Think about how dumb that is. Or I like Dana White. Dana White good, Francis Ngannou bad. So even though Dana White lies perpetually, nonstop, and is a proven, undeniable, habitual liar, I am going to take his side and I'm going to believe his story over what the guy who's shown himself to be pretty credible says, but also what the facts lay out for you. Think about how low IQ that is. It's the reality. It's the reality of the situation. So people can dunk on me. People can hate on me. People can shit on me. People can, to be honest, the majority, 99% can hate me. I don't give a fuck. You think I care? Like, being dead serious, I've never cared about what anyone thinks of me. And it's only gotten worse as I've gotten older. Like, this is how I've always been, but it's gotten worse. Like, not that I'm some crazy hotshot, but I have a decently busy life when I'm not making videos, when I'm not doing streams. I have a decently busy life. And to think that, oh my God, what am I going to do? Oh my God, some dude who has a fucking single-digit IQ is probably a racist, is criticizing my opinion based on no logic and no reason and no actual information because they're too unintelligent to realize their argument is completely fraudulent because they can't get rid of, they can't remove any of their bias and have actual objectivity. It's like, I don't have any time to think about that, really. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys or not. I'm just trying to answer the question here. Unemployment slop channels. The worst video ever was the lead up 322. Pretend him and said Bilal never shot a takedown. No one claimed that. Joey, it's time to take Adesanya in your back. I want to redo my background, man. I bought some stuff recently to redo the background. 100% don't agree with everything you say, but I do agree with most. Thank you. Agree. Most YouTube influencers soft as Charmin. They hate themselves. Nowadays, if you believe in God, these fans don't like they fibers. I've said this since I've been following your channel, Joey. The reason America is what it is because most people don't combine working hard with intellect. Combine those two, you are in the top 0.001%. I would agree with you, dude. I think most people are fucking stupid, bro. I realize almost everyone is incompetent as well. Almost everyone is just fucking incompetent and they don't even realize it. They're living in their own world. Yes, Joey, I was tired of MMA YouTube before you. They were all saying some shit if it don't matter if it's right or not. I know. That's how it's always been. It's only gotten worse, though. That's how it's always been, but it's gotten way worse. Like, they will shout from the rooftops. It's crazy because a lot of my opinions eventually become popular opinion. But, like, at one point, people said I was a contrarian because I said Gary was one of the best fighters in the welterweight division. Who remembers that? Vouch for me in chat right now. Who remembers when people said I was hyping up Gary and saying he was one of the best in the world because I wanted to be different or I wanted to be a contrarian? Does anyone remember that? I'm sure plenty of you do. And it was because they didn't like him because he loved his wife. Essentially, that's essentially it. I think I went 65% for the year, you bitch. Let me actually check. I know I already looked at this by year. I went 65.2% this year. That's pretty damn good. I went 65.2%. Yeah, sure. I was tired of MMA YouTube before you. They were saying some shit. It doesn't matter if it's right or not. That's what they always do. I hate most channels and fans. I hope going into 2026, Pantoja and Marab get booed so they can be truly be favorite fighters like the rest of the booed legend. Okay. Like, people literally can't critically think. They will literally run with any story Dana makes. They literally threw Francis under the bus for wanting to make money his worth. Dude, I know. Caring about what another man does with his wife is quite gay to me. It's effeminate cucky vibes, man. And what's crazy is a lot of the dudes that were hating on Gary and his wife and that hate on Gary and his wife, they don't talk to girls. They don't interact with women. I genuinely believe that. Like, I know the word incel is thrown around quite a bit. To the point almost it doesn't have meaning anymore, but it's really true. These people hate women because they can't talk to them. They can't have relationships with them. So they blame the women for why they can't have relationships with them. People are unable to listen to someone talk about something they don't agree with. That is the problem with society today. How will you ever grow mentally if you won't listen to an opposing view? I agree. People don't want to hear it. People don't want to hear it. If you have a difference of opinion, they don't want to hear it at all. I can be convinced, if you use facts and logic, I can be convinced of anything. I could sway another way. Pause. I could sway another way on an MMA opinion. They're like, oh my God, Gary. The whole Gary and his wife shit was the dumbest shit ever because they were like, Gary's wife wrote a book 10 years ago. She's a gold digger. Not realizing Gary's not making any money. And even if she was a gold digger, who gives a fuck? Like, how does that, like, how effeminate cucky are you to care? Yet, yep, these people are incels at like 10% of women who stuck around it. It's weird how fans speak about Kayla Harrison or Verna Jandiroba. What do you mean? But yeah, I don't know. I don't care if people want to trash me. So be it, man. That means I'm doing something right. That means I'm doing something right. It's crazy. I realized this in the last like 2 months, 3 months. Somehow, my opinion is one of the most important opinions on MMA YouTube. I know that sounds crazy, but I really have realized that. People can say what they want. Oh, views this, views that. My opinion actually holds weight. You know, insert fat joke. My opinion actually holds weight. I never realized that until like the last couple of months. Like it seems like people always care what I have to say. And that's interesting. That's interesting to me because I never thought anybody would care what I had to say. And at the end of the day, hate me or love me, you're going to be like, oh, damn, this dude's always right, even when I don't agree with him. Shavkat is better than Gary, though? Okay, you can think what you want. Gary delusional. You still crying about Gary? Gary still isn't some millionaire? I know. I know, brother. I know, brother. I know. The Guru DJ saga showed that. Yeah, it's crazy how many people misconstrued that as well. I'm pretty hard stuck in my beliefs, but I love to hear what people have to say. Why do you think that? What made you believe that? Nothing more interesting to me than that. Yeah, I think it is very interesting. Unless it's like straight up really stupid. But I'm saying for most things, it is actually interesting. When you're talking to another human being that can articulate themselves and they're not clearly like rooted in emotion, I think it's interesting to hear that type of stuff. Gary is better than Connor, but not as good as Morales. I think Gary would school Morales. Damn. Damn. I can't believe it's fitting to be the end of the year. Can you guys like the stream? I can't believe it's finally here at the end of the year. It's going to be 2027, 2026. It's going to be 2027 before we know it is what I was about to say. Which is still true. Which is still very true. Which is very true. Damn. You know what I miss? I miss being a kid on Christmas. Damn. In my opinion, Gary's a bigger threat to Islam than Shavkat. Fair enough. I think they're both decent threats. Does anyone have any ideas for best channel moments 2025 countdown series? What do you guys think were the best moments in 2025 on this channel? Kara's asking. Gary dominated protest. Anyone who thinks otherwise, I'm sorry, you're wrong. I know. They're fucking idiots, bro. Nobody's touching Gary besides Islam. Shavkat would get whooped in a rematch. I think it would be competitive, but I would pick Gary in a rematch. I picked Gary in the first fight, which people laughed at me for. They said, dude, he's going to get starched out. He's going to get finished easily. So we'll see about that, bitch. We'll see about that, you little bitch. Tim, that's not true, bro. He did not take his wife's last name. Stop. Well, actually, I'm wrong. He added his wife's last name. He didn't just take it fully. But I was thinking you were saying he took his wife's ex-husband's last name, which is not true at all. So, damn. Damn. I just can't, I'm like shocked how quickly time has gone by. Best moment when UK YouTuber got smoked. You know what you could do, Kara? You could do like a compilation of like the best reactions, like in one video. You know? Like figure out what were the best reactions, like do like 10 of them or something. And put them all in one video. Like just screen record them all and then edit them all together. I don't know. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I think I'm going to hit the old dusty trail here shortly. I'm pretty tired. I'm pretty damn tired. Damn. I'm literally in shock right now that it's already Christmas. Christmas is going to be over in a heartbeat. Gary's cool, but I'm still wondering if he sits in the corner in hotel rooms. Pepper this bitch up. What were the best reactions of the year? Put in chat, what were the best reactions on this channel of the year? I'm trying to think. But I just can't think right now. I'm trying to think, but I just can't think right now. Damn. Bo getting KO'd was good. Anyone else have any suggestions? When your boy and Clive got smoked by Alex in round 1, it was a fluke. Beshian dumping Marab on his bald spot. I forgot about that already. I guess I'm going to hit the old dusty trail and get some sleep. Everyone's asleep anyway. Half the people watching this stream are asleep. Joe will be even more raw and uncut in 2026. We'll see, man. We'll see what happens in 2026. I gotta go put all the presents underneath the tree for my kids. I gotta get out of here. When Chandler getting bludgeoned by Patty. I'm trying to think what else. Let's go here. I'm trying to think what was like a roller coaster. Let me see. What were some of the craziest reactions? I don't remember. You know what you got to do, Kara, next year if you want to do this next year? Throughout the year, take note of the best ones. Stream early, midday, and open presents. Yeah, I'll do that. Literally, a fluke can get you outclassed for 25 minutes and one punch. And leading to ain't couldn't, and all of a sudden you're better. I know. I'm trying to remember. I don't know why. I just can't remember anything right now. I'm trying to go back and look. Hamzat beating Duplessis. I probably have some great moments in that fight. Even though I know it wasn't the most exciting fight. Maybe the decision. Damn, Usman Buckley was 6 months ago already. UFC Des Moines. I can't believe how much bigger my beard has gotten this year. I really can't believe that. I feel like this year was kind of bummy in a way. Anyone else agree? Damn, that makes me... This most clown take this year is when people said Moicano would beat Islam. Yeah. Yep. They said Moicano beat Islam, man. He's improved. Fucking idiots, bro. Fucking idiots, man. All right, boys. I am going to hit the old dusty trail. This beard is just too damn good. But I don't want to be too tired for Christmas, and I'm already tired, so I got to get to sleep. So I appreciate you guys joining me. Like the stream. Like the stream. Like the stream. I mean, look at that. Look at that, boys. Let me stop. All right, boys, I'm out of here. Good night, 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 good night. Everyone have a happy Christmas, Merry Christmas. Yeah, and I'll talk to you guys later. It's been real. It's been fun. I went an hour, almost an hour and a half. Oh, shit. I forgot. This was a live chat day, technically, wasn't it? Yeah, so I guess I'll leave this up. I'll make this officially a live chat. I'll change it tomorrow. I'm too tired. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Even though I went mad late. Shout out, shout out to Pat Matthews for the $1 dono. Really appreciate it. Appreciate you. Shout out to Sauger. Appreciate you. Shout out to Money Mace. Appreciate you. Shout out to Chase. Shout out to all you guys. Thank you for all the support. Appreciate you. I'm out of here. Good night.